Your phone is about to change in a way most people are not ready to fully understand yet. Because very soon, it won't just respond to what you do, it will start acting on its own in ways that feel almost invisible. Right now, you still open apps, scroll through menus, and manually control everything that happens on your screen. But that way of using your phone is already starting to feel slower, less efficient, and slightly outdated. Something new is quietly being built into the devices you carry with you every single day without noticing. And it's not just about faster performance, better cameras, or more powerful hardware like before. It's about your phone understanding what you want, learning your habits, and anticipating your next move in real time. And once that shift fully happens, everything about how you use your phone will begin to change completely. Right now, your phone still feels like something you control step by step through apps, menus, and constant manual actions. You open something, choose an option, and tell it exactly what to do every single time you interact with it. But that way of interaction is already starting to change in subtle ways that most people don't even notice yet. Because your phone is beginning to understand patterns in how you behave, not just follow simple instructions like before. It starts suggesting actions, completing tasks, and adapting based on how you use it every day without you thinking about it. And sometimes, it begins to do things before you even realize you were about to do them yourself. This is not just automation or convenience, it is a shift towards something that feels more intelligent and more responsive. And this is the moment where your phone slowly stops reacting to you, and starts anticipating what you need next. Right now, you are probably hearing about artificial intelligence everywhere, especially when it comes to smartphones and new features. Every company is suddenly talking about AI like it's the most important thing your next phone needs to have. But here's the problem, because almost nobody is actually explaining what any of this really means in your daily use. Instead, what you see are flashy demos, impressive marketing, and features that sound powerful but feel unclear. And for most people, this creates confusion instead of helping them understand what is actually changing. You start to wonder if your current phone is already falling behind, even if it still works perfectly fine. But the truth is, something real is happening underneath all of this noise and marketing. And if you don't understand it now, you might miss how much your phone is about to change. At first, this might not seem like a big change, just another feature added to your phone like many before. But this time, the difference goes much deeper than a simple update or new function. Because AI is not just something you open and use, it becomes part of everything your phone does. Your apps begin to assist you automatically, completing tasks and adapting to what you are doing in real time. Things that used to take multiple steps now happen instantly, without you even thinking about them. And once you experience that level of interaction, going back starts to feel slower and more limited. Because it's no longer just about speed or performance, it's about how your phone behaves. And that is where the real change begins, in a way most people still don't fully see. And this is where things start to feel a little uncomfortable, because the difference is no longer just theoretical. Your phone might still work fine for everything you do today, and nothing seems obviously broken. But little by little, things begin to feel slower, less responsive, and slightly out of sync with your expectations. Meanwhile, newer devices powered by AI are starting to complete the same tasks almost instantly. And as more apps begin to depend on these intelligent features, that gap will only continue to grow. Some features will stop feeling optional, and start becoming a normal part of how your phone is supposed to work. Which means your device is no longer just slower compared to others, it is starting to miss capabilities entirely. And that is how phones don't just get older, they quietly fall behind without you even noticing. And the most important thing to understand is that this is not something that might happen someday in the distant future. This shift is already happening right now, quietly, inside the phones people use every single day. More and more features are being powered by AI, even if most users don't fully notice it yet. And instead of relying only on the cloud, a lot of that intelligence is starting to move directly onto your device. Because running AI locally is faster, more private, and far more responsive in real time. That means your phone is no longer just a tool you control, it becomes something that actively assists you. And as this change accelerates, the gap between devices will grow faster than most people expect. Because this is not just another upgrade cycle, this is a complete shift in how your phone works. In the near future, your phone will not just respond to what you do, it will begin to anticipate what you need before you even ask. Instead of opening apps, navigating menus, and searching manually, many actions will start happening automatically in the background. Your phone will learn how you communicate, how you search, and how you interact with everything over time. And based on that, it will begin to assist you in ways that feel natural, seamless, and almost invisible in your daily life. Tasks that used to require attention, effort, and multiple steps will become faster, smoother, and far more intuitive. Because your phone is no longer simply reacting to your input, it is working alongside you as an active partner. And once you experience that level of interaction consistently, going back will feel slower, less efficient, and disconnected. This is not just an upgrade or a new feature, it is a completely new way of using your phone. So what does all of this actually mean for you and the way you use your phone every single day? It does not mean your current device suddenly becomes useless or that you need to replace it immediately. But it does mean that the direction of mobile technology is changing, and that shift is already happening around you. The way apps work, how your phone behaves, and how you interact with it is starting to evolve. And over time, those changes will become more noticeable in your daily experience, even in small details. The key is not to rush into upgrading, but to understand what is happening and why it matters. Because once you see the difference clearly, you begin to recognize where everything is heading. And in the end, this is not just about faster phones, it is about smarter ones. What you are seeing right now is not the final version of this technology, it is only the very beginning. Everything we have talked about so far is just an early stage of what these systems will become. Because artificial intelligence inside your phone is still evolving, and it is improving faster than most people expect. What feels advanced today will quickly become normal, and then eventually outdated as new capabilities appear. Your phone will continue to change, becoming more adaptive, more predictive, and more integrated into your life. And over time, this will stop feeling like a feature, and start feeling like a natural part of how phones work. Just like the internet once changed everything, this shift will redefine what we expect from our devices. And the most important part is that this transformation has already started, whether people realize it or not. At the beginning, this might have sounded like something distant, something that would take years to fully arrive. But the truth is, this change has already started, quietly reshaping the way your phone works around you. What once felt like advanced technology is slowly becoming the new normal in everyday devices. And over time, that shift will become impossible to ignore as it changes how you interact with everything. Your phone will no longer just follow your commands, it will begin to understand you and assist you naturally. And once that becomes standard, everything before it will start to feel slower, limited, and outdated. Because this is not just another step forward in performance or features, it is something much bigger. This is the moment where your phone stops being just a device, and becomes something entirely different.